Okay, friends, day 2 at ICT for D 2026 in Nairobi, Kenya. I am here in the pop-up studio with my new friend, Sanmi.
Hi, Nick. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's great to meet you, friend. So I want you to start just by telling us what it is you do and a little bit about your background.
All right. My full name is Sanmi Adedokun, short form Sanmi. I'm a public health physician by training. I work with BAO Systems as country director, and I work out of Abuja, Nigeria. At BAO Systems, we're a digital solutions company, a global leader in our field, and we specialize in developing solutions to enable our partners to get the best value out of their data. We walk through the entire data lifecycle between data collection, creating solutions to help them collect data, integrate the data, visualize that data with analytics solutions, and also to be able to get more intelligence out of that data using an AI solutions that is essentially prevalent today in today's world. So basically, that's what we try to do. Build solutions that are sustainable and help people to use to get better insight out of their data.
Amazing. So you're doing some sessions here at ICT for D. Tell us about those and what are some of the topics.
Just at the top of the hour, 4 p.m., we're going to have a demo session of our enterprise intelligence platform. One of our colleagues is going to do a demo of that. 10:30 tomorrow morning at plenary, we're going to have a discussion on integrated health data at scale.
All right.
That's going to talk about some of the work we've done with different countries, MOH, INGOs, to help them use data at scale.
Are there any patterns or trends that have come up in the work that you do as a physician and as a country director that you want people to know about? Anything that's happening in 2026 that is coming up again and again in the work and the projects that you all are servicing?
Yeah, so at the heart of everything right now, there's a lot of talk about AI. AI is taking a lot of attention. It's dominating this conference, but closely related to AI is data. There's the need to define data ownership, define data sharing policies, and data integration. There's a lot of siloed data in different systems across the globe. And at the same time, with limited resources, there's a current need to use data to train AI solutions, to get more insight from data. So integration sits at the heart of that. And that's where we specialize in BAO system, ensuring that we help partners to bring disparate data, program data, human resource, financial data, supply chain data, and bring all that together so that you can get further insights from your data. I think with AI, when you have all that data together, you can also query your database, get better intelligence from that data. So that's where we sit. We develop solutions that enable you to do that.
Amazing.
That's what our enterprise intelligence platform deals with.
And did I hear correctly, you were trained as a doctor? Is that
correct?
When you were training as a doctor, did you ever think you would be doing all of this work with technology and data and this crazy thing called AI? Like, what was the younger self thinking about?
Yeah. My training as a doctor, I think one of the things that caught my passion, and that explains why I went into public health, was the fact that training in a low, middle-income country, I saw that people were coming to the health facility for the same problems that could have been prevented at scale. So that piqued my interest in public health. And as I got into public health, data became significant because you need data to inform your decisions. The more I worked in the field of data, we have stacks of data in paper forms. Digitization became an issue, and then that really got my interest. So I got into digitizing data, EHRs, and all that. And then when we had the data, it became obvious that you need to get more intelligence out of the data. It's not just about data. So AI is just the apt solution for today, but we need data, quality data, to train the AI and to get best out of that data.
Oh, it's a beautiful journey you've had, and what an interesting life you live.
Right.
Any parting thoughts for folks who are watching and maybe groups that are wrestling with some of these challenges around interoperability and data standards? And what would you share with folks?
I think the strongest thing I'm leaving with this conference with is the need for data sharing. There's this maxim that data is the next oil. But if we just stick with that and start hoarding data, then we won't get the best out of the so-called oil. Because just like oil and any natural resource, you get the best value out of it when you refine it, add additives to it, and make it give you a lot more value. So we need to unlock the value of all the data that is sitting in siloed systems by bringing them together, apply AI to it, apply analytics to it, predictive analytics, and get a lot more insight. I think we can make a world a better place with that.
Well, Sanmi, we wish you the most success in the work that you do. What an incredible gift and service that you are providing so many groups across the country and the world. And we hope you have a great rest of your conference.
Thank you, Nick.
All right.
It's
Thanks
a
for
pleasure.
joining us in the studio.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.